You were trained overseas, your education was overseas, your first job was overseas. A lot of Africans that I speak to who've been trained overseas find it difficult to go home and have credibility with the local people. They feel that they're out of touch in some regard. How have you been able to make that transition so seamlessly and to be so well received by the Nigerians?
Well, first of all, I'm proud of any Nigerian, any African who's been trained abroad and decides to go home, because we need all the talents we can get. And yes, it's not easy. The first thing is not to have an attitude that people are going to welcome you with open arms, because that's not the way it is. So fitting in, whether it's culture-wise, dress-wise, was not so difficult. But the other thing was to also say to myself, don't expect people to be there waiting for you with open arms, because people are people. They say, well, we've been here, you know, we've been here toughing it out. Who does she think she is to waltz in from World Bank or the US and think she knows more than us? And the attitude still exists. You know, there are still people who resent that. But, you know, for me, I am mindful of it, so I'm humble. You know, I'm grateful. I feel it's an honor, even though my job is really tough. Don't put up with mediocrity, but be patient with the lack of institutional capacity to do things. Be patient with people's attitudes that may not necessarily be grateful to you. And just encourage yourself every day, because people may not encourage you. and then just be single-minded. And if anybody has a problem with that, it's their problem. That's the way I feel. You know, the same with being a woman. If you have a problem with me being a woman and trying to do things, it's your problem. It's not mine. I'm going to be doing what I'm doing.
Sign up for our newsletter, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter. Africa.com, changing the way the world sees Africa.